So it is that time again to go and pick up my lovely child. This is the part of the day where I get excited, like picking him up from school, and of course like dropping him off because I know like he needs it and everything too. But y'all, I be so bored at home. I be on YouTube checking my updates, and on Hulu, that be like my best friend now. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a little job working from home, doing some admin work. So, that may help with some, but you know, really and truly, it just means I need to just go on and have another baby. That will keep me plenty occupied. So, I'm gonna try this whole little YouTube thing out. And not only just because other people are doing YouTube, it's just because I get a lot of people that get interested in me. I guess I'm not the typical Muslima. I don't know what that means, but I'm just me. I just happen to be Muslim. Alhamdulillah, though, you know. And that's like really my life, you know. I could see like doing this when I was in Colorado, but like living in Georgia now, it's like I don't do anything. In Colorado, I have a life, okay? I had a life. Nazim go to school, I, take him, pick him up, I'd work, part-time, this, that, and the third, and, go see Hubba, Hoya, Ayan, and all them, do things. Now I sit in the house, which I'm fine with too, but it can kind of get a little, and I don't want to be one of them people on the news talking about, oh, she done lost her mind, y'all. She done went off on some people. It's like, oh, just nothing. I would never, but if you try me, I can go there. So, I don't know, a lot of people, I always capture like the roads that I drive down, because when I say it's totally different from Colorado, like I absolutely mean like it's totally different. Totally different. I can't even show you the road because look, I'm driving now. I'm driving now, and we all want to be safe, especially since I don't have my glasses on. Anybody that knows me knows that I need my glasses to drive. So that means nobody's safe on the road. I'm just messing. That's an inside joke for people that really know me. But you guys are my newfound family, my newfound life. That's what I call it. I tell my husband that until I get a life, he is my life. Him, Nazim. I get to bug them. So, and I don't think you guys are really actually, not I don't think, I can probably bet you'll rarely ever see my husband. And Nazim, you may see him a little bit, maybe, you never really know with him. But, yeah, for the most part, You may not, and you about to see me do a whole lot of illegal activity like all the rest of these southern people do. I learned in the South that you can drive real crazy down here. Real crazy. And people just say, it's normal. That's what people do. But I literally just reversed in the middle of the street and bugged up into the parking lot. But who cares? But people, there's nobody on the grass. But people usually like park on the grass over here. People park on the grass over there. Like, people, listen, at least I ain't parking on the grass. I'm still in the street. I'm just doing it illegally. But we not gonna talk about that. Not gonna talk about that. But in the meantime, I wait for my child to be for my child to come outside, and they come by, and we have these numbers in our windows that we have to have, or they don't release your child to you, which I appreciate a lot, actually, because in Colorado, you know, I walked to pick him up and walked because it was literally around the corner, and although I'm 4 minutes away from the house, that's 4 minutes of South 4 minutes. These blocks, they're not blocks, they miles, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different type of far away, you know. I know y'all hear that AC in the background because it's not hot today. It's only 89, but everywhere I go, I need to have central air. That's included in my house. I be walking around with sweaters and things on. Or you just see me, even in the house, sometimes a lot of people, like, ask as, like, Muslimas, like, do we always wear hijabs even when we're in the house? And I'll be the first to tell you, girl, that's like one of the first things I do. Well, not really. First thing is, once I come in the door, I'll hang my keys up in my purse. And then the next thing is, and I'll show y'all when I get back to my house, I hang my headscarf up right there by the door. I take that bad boy off, okay? So, but since now I have, like, central air, in my mom's house, she don't have air conditioning. But in my house, I do. So I'll be walking around sometimes in just a hijab just to try to stay warm. I know some people will be like, what? Why did you just turn the air down? No, we're not going to touch the air. I'm a person who likes to be cold, so I can get warm. But when you hot, the chances of cooling down, you got to become some type of naked. And leaving the house and being naked is not an option for me. So, you know, yeah. But I will try and put up some sewing tutorials. Look, I don't even have my retainers in and I can't talk. But, yeah, I'll put up some sewing tutorials. I'm thinking about redoing my curtains. Yes, I know, like, I totally, like, bought curtains, but I'm not happy with them, so nothing's gonna make me happy unless I actually, do it myself. I know this lady is really not about to try and... I was about to say, now I know you can't get into that parking spot. I don't know why she just didn't do that. But anyways, listen, y'all know I be sidetracked. Anyways, yeah, I'll try to do some sewing tutorials. I know I'm gonna make some curtains. And I need to do my little seating that I want to do, traditional Arabic seating. So I'm going to try to do that also. Couple of things. You know, I usually make my clothes. That's mostly what I make. My husband doesn't need none of it. I mean, like, hemming is like if you know how to sew, you know how to hem. So hemming is like, if you know how to hem, you know how to sew. Yeah. So the hemming is like, I can do that with my eyes closed. So I don't need to hem anything, but the only thing is doing a lot of this stuff for the house. So I shall have some of that stuff up. I have to buy a sewing machine because I was using my mom's sewing machine. Because she had a brother's, and it was like from when, like, the sewing machine I was using is the sewing machine she was using to sew me and my sister's clothes, which I'm like 20-something years old. 20-something, almost 30-something years old. So, and my sister, I'll tell her age. She's 20, what is she, 25? Yeah, she's 25, but yeah, she's 25. So, my mom's had that sewing machine for like 30-something years. So, we know that it's a boom, boom sewing machine. So, hopefully, I can get y'all that stuff. Because I know a lot of people always tell me, oh my gosh, I want to buy your clothes. Can you make this for me? Can you make that? And me, I'm just the type of person that I'll make it on the strength that you just ask me to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I feel like that's where people tend to get bored a lot, is when they do stuff and once money gets involved, it's like a business transaction, legit business transaction. And I'm a little too rough around the edges for somebody to be coming to me all types of sideways. I've been done, listen, been trying to have to get the popos involved. Listen, I don't mess with the police. So, like a couple of this, well, not a couple, one of the sisters I know, I hemmed her abayas and stuff that she got from Saudi. And then one of the other sisters I needed to, like, she wanted me to hem some of her things. But I never got around to that because that was in the mix of me moving, like months, but like, yeah, months, like 3 months before I was moving, 4 months before I was moving. And that never ever really happened, so.